This video captures a powerful and emotional courtroom moment involving Leticia Serrato, a defendant whose situation quickly turns from hopeful to devastating. At the beginning of her legal journey, she was given a second chance through deferred adjudication for a serious drug possession charge. During that hearing, she spoke about wanting to change her life and be there for her children, showing signs of someone ready to move in a better direction. However, just 9 months later, she returns to court under much more serious circumstances. This time, she is facing a robbery charge, another second-degree felony. The tone in the courtroom shifts dramatically, as it becomes clear that her second chance has been lost. What stands out the most in this case is her repeated belief that she might only serve a short amount of time, asking multiple times if she would be out in just 5 months. Despite clear explanations from both her attorney and the judge, the reality of the situation doesn't seem to fully register. When the judge finally announces a 5-year prison sentence, her confusion continues, creating a tense and emotional atmosphere in the courtroom. This case highlights the serious consequences of repeat offenses, the importance of understanding legal outcomes, and the difficult role judges face when balancing second chances with accountability.
Count 2, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State, any evidence to support the defendant's guilty plea?
State offer states one of the attachments, Judge.
Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, the court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
I guess a couple of things, Judge. One, we would like for you to follow the plea bargain so she can try and get her life back on track. She does have 3 children who are living with their father, and she wants to establish a relationship with him, so she is motivated to finish probation. And just one other thing on the conditions in the event that you follow the plea bargain, Your Honor, the no contact with Marisa Peña. She is Ms. Serrato's, I guess, sister-in-law. They don't have contact, but I was just hoping that it would be no injurious or harmful contact, just so there's no vindictive behavior by anybody.
Well, does she want to have contact with her?
She does not. But since there is family, I would hate to think, hey, they show up at the same house and all of a sudden, hey, I know what your conditions are. You're not supposed to be here. I'm just trying to be mindful, Judge.
I understand what you're saying. In my own personal experience, crazy things happen at cookouts. And when I say my own personal experience, nothing crazy has ever happened at one of my family cookouts. But just from watching the news, tempers get high when people don't like the way somebody cook their meat on the grill. You know, they're like, hey, I asked for medium well, and this is rare. You know, the cow is still talking. So if Miss Marisa Peña comes and says, hey, I have no problem with having contact with her, fine. But
that's fine, Judge.
There are going to have to be some decisions made by family if they have a cookout or a gathering.
I don't think they've seen each other since December of 2019, so it's not an issue. I'm just trying to protect Miss Serrato.
Are you employed?
Not at the moment, but I have a job tomorrow, so I should be starting this week.
Doing what?
Housekeeping.
Involved?
Yes, but the case got closed already, so I wanted them to live with their father instead.
All right. Did you do any of your services?
Yes.
Okay. And if you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be? And no, that I can't order you to be drug tested today, so just be honest.
Negative. I don't do drugs anymore.
When is this anymore? When did that start?
Well, when I got out of jail, because that was the reason why I went to jail. So I really didn't like that anymore. And since I was in there for 2 months, almost 3 months, I was already clean and everything. So I didn't want to go back to that.
Okay, we're going to give you a UA today, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'm going to do this with your case. 5 years deferred adjudication, no contact with Marissa Pena or Juan Francisco Ortiz, Ortiz, parenting classes, proof of employment within 15 days,
Okay.
no employment as a home health care provider or any employment that involves minors, 150 hours of community service restitution. How far did you go in school?
I graduated. I have a diploma.
Okay, awesome. So what are you planning on doing with the rest of your life? You have the diploma. You know, I always say that, you know, we're all adults. We can handle the truth. It's not like we're toddlers here, right? Because sometimes children can't handle the truth.
Right.
Anytime that you're seeking a job that requires you to have a license, they do background checks. So before you start spending all of your money to do whatever you're going to do, if it requires a license, you need to find out whether or not they will allow you to do what you need to do. What I can tell you is being a pharmacist and having a drug offense, that don't mix. It's sort of like people who want to be a nurse and they're drug user. It's like, no, you got too much access to, you know,
Correct.
drugs. You know, sort of like if somebody is charged with a theft and then they
Right.
say, I'm gonna be a banker. We're like, no, we can't have you around money. So there you go. So I'm just telling you that.
Right.
So I'm going to do 150 hours community service restitution. If you complete some sort of trade, then I will waive the community service hours. But you're either going to do the 150 hours community service restitution, or you're going to get yourself into trade school or something to improve your status, right? And when I say improve your status, you have 3 children, so you need to make more money.
Correct.
Okay.
What is 150 restitution?
Oh, that means that you have to go work somewhere for free, 150 hours, be it cleaning up trash, you know, whatever they have available for you.
Okay.
I say, why not do something to improve your lot in life? So you can either do 150 hours community service restitution or get into a trade school or do something or complete some sort of college, you know, degree. And that will be
Okay.
acceptable, but you have to do one or the other. There's going to be a drug test today
Okay.
by 2 p.m. And there are going to be field visits 2 times per month, random. Regular Zoom reporting or in person. So what that means is if your phone does not work, then you'll have to Soretto. And I have parties announced for the record for the state,
Brittany Sparks.
for the defense.
Eric DeWalt. I
All right, and
represent Ms. Soretto.
And are you Miss Soretto? Can you unmute for me, please?
Yes.
Did you understand you're charged with the offense of robbery? That's a 2nd-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses to this offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that page with the attorney and did you understand it?
Yes, I did. I had a question.
Yes.
So you said that I'll be out in 5 months.
No, that's not for me.
Ms. Soretto, we talked about eligibility and that we were going to ask the judge for the credit that you've been in.
Okay.
All right. Do you have any other questions, Ms. Serrata?
No,
And was the 5 months addressed to me or your attorney?
it's my attorney.
All right. And has he explained that sufficiently enough for you?
Yes.
And do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
All right. So did you understand that to be the entirety of the plea bargain agreement?
Yes.
To the offense as charged in the indictment, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Ms. Soretto, are we going to plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
The court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, the court will follow your agreement, sentence you to 5 years in prison. There's a $1,000 fine, time and money run concurrent. This will run concurrent with 2021 CR 1786. The court will give you credit for any time served. All right, we're going to go on the record in 2021 CR 1786. Serrano, I'm showing you what's entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt for the offense of possession with intent to deliver a controlled substance. Penalty group 1, 4 grams to 200 grams on May 24, 2021 for a period of 5 years. Is that you?
Correct.
Is that you? Yes or no?
Yes.
State?
Violated condition number 1, on or about the 9th day of July, 2021, in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Leticia Serrato, committed the offense of robbery in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
State?
We're going to waive all other violations, Judge.
No
Any
objections,
objections? Ms. Serrato, did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, not grant you community supervision, and sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to find violation of condition number 1 true? Is there an agreement?
Yes, Judge. We're asking that you grant the motion, adjudicate, and revoke, and sentence her to 5 years TDC. And we're asking that run concurrent with 2021 CR 10859.
Defense, is that the agreement?
That is the agreement, Your Honor.
Ms. Serrato, are you asking that the court follow that agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes.
All right, the court will follow your agreement. The court, as previously stated, is finding violation of condition number 1 true. This will run concurrent with 2021 CR 10859. I'm going to grant the motion guilty, sentence you to 5 years in prison, and give you credit for any time served. All right, good luck to you, Ms. Serrato. We'll go off the record. Ms. Serrato, how old are you?
27.
All right, so you still have a lot of your life ahead of you, right? I have more of my life behind me. You need to start making better choices. You understand?
Yes.
All right, did those tattoos hurt, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, so this is what I always want to know, Mr. Jerome. When you're getting a tattoo and you feel that it's painful, you just say, I'm in it, I'm going to finish it, or do you just stop?
Yes.
As this case comes to an end, it leaves behind a powerful and sobering message about the reality of second chances. What started as an opportunity to avoid prison and rebuild a better future quickly turned into a situation with serious, life-changing consequences. The courtroom moments we witnessed were not just about legal decisions, but about the impact those decisions have on real lives. One of the most striking parts of this case is the disconnect between expectation and reality. Even as the judge clearly stated the sentence, there was still confusion about the outcome. That moment highlights how important it is to fully understand the seriousness of legal situations and the long-term consequences of our actions. The justice system often gives individuals a chance to change their path, but when that opportunity is not taken seriously, the consequences can be severe. This case shows how quickly things can escalate when mistakes are repeated, and how difficult it becomes to reverse those outcomes once they are set in motion. In the end, this is more than just a courtroom story, it's a reminder about responsibility, awareness, and the importance of making better choices when given the chance.